Hi guys, welcome back. Today looking at something a little bit different, and these are masters of the WWE universe, and basically these are kind of a mashup between He-Man's Masters of the Universe and the WWE wrestling toys. And what they've done with them, this is all of Wave 1, is as a kind of soft launch. Basically what they've done is they've done these kind of mashup figures, and these figures are going to have, it's basically the He-Man Master of the Universe Origin series. These are kind of the bodies that will be used for those, in terms of they've got swappable parts, and any ones that you see here, accessory wise, arms, legs, armor, you'll be able to take off these figures and put on the new Master of the Universe Origin series when they come out next year. So this is Wave 1. They've also released a kind of battle ring done in the kind of style of Castle Grayskull. So the 4 figures here, and you can see each, bring in the packaging here, you see it's done like the original Master of the Universe, in terms of you've got the blister card on here, and you've got the rocks bursting out, and the Masters of the W Universe done here, kind of Castle Grayskull bit in here, and these are all done by Mattel. They're doing the figures again, and it says there's a mini comic included, and the artwork is very reminiscent of the artwork that you used to see on there. So they've obviously done Ultimate Warrior here in kind of almost like a He-Man Barbarian kind of style that they've done here. Shows that his armor is removable. He can, the articulation in his arms and legs, and it shows you the other figures in the series. As I mentioned, this is the kind of bubble that comes with it, and it's very similar to one that you had before. Just says that it includes a comic. This one's for Triple H. I mean, some of them would be worth keeping. I think I will keep their backs for these, and then you get the mini comics themselves in here as well. So what we'll do is we'll go through each figure, and I'll go through that individually. So I'm going to move these guys out of the way, and we'll start with this guy on the right here. So we've got the Ultimate Warrior. So we just showed off his artwork for his card there, so I'll just pop that off to the side. I'll just dig out his mini comic. So this is his mini comic here. There isn't much to it, but you can see he's this kind of savage that's landed. So I presume that's him that's landed on here. And open it up here, Ultimate Warrior, and it says a heroic champion of WW Eternia. And you can see here he's in a fight here with Triple H, who's, if they just kept his original name, yeah, Triple H here. He's kind of, so this is kind of the He-Man, and he's the kind of skeletal you can see with the mask that you've got there. So there's nothing much to it, and again, bottom here just shows you that, but it's a nice little nod thing that they've done there. And the figure himself, he's really nice actually. The same body type as all the rest. There isn't like a spring in here, but you do have the same articulation. The waist goes all the way around. The plastic is kind of a different feel to what you get with the originals, and the legs here come out, they're on bull pegs, so you won't have to worry about the bands or anything else like that. And the kind of groin's done slightly differently. There's paint apps on the crotch and on the knees here. All the arms and legs can pop off, so you can take these kind of pieces off the knees. You can take these off, you can pop the legs off, everything you can swap off. The head you can take off, these bits on the arms you can take off, the armor here, everything's interchangeable, even the fists and everything else like that. There's some good articulation, and the legs can go up, back, out to side, get a swivel there, you get a bend in the knee, which goes back to there, the feet move forward and back, and you do get like a tilt either way, and they do swivel here as well. The waist we mentioned, the head rotates all the way around, and you get up and down, a little bit side to side here. Not sure if the hair comes off, but the face is pretty well done, and it's painted well. This is soft plastic for these pieces here, but it does come off. It's a softer plastic than the original pieces, so I don't think you're going to get any problem with kind of bits breaking off it or anything like that. The arms rotate around, comes out to the side here. You get rotation in here, and the fists rotate around and to the side there. And the articulation is going to be the same for all of them. But he's a pretty cool looking character, and they're great fun to put in different poses. So that's the Ultimate Warrior. So I'm going to pop him off to the side here. And next up, we'll take a look at this one here. So it comes with a little mini comic. So this is Sting here. So there we are here. And all it says about him is he's a mysterious vigilante of vengeance. So you get here that he has this kind of battle with this scorpion, and after he's beaten him, he kind of takes those pieces on and kind of takes on that, I guess, kind of personality or all those bits and pieces. And he's even got a scorpion on here, and this is actually painted on, so you won't be able to remove this piece. Nice silver paint around here and here. The face is white plastic, which is then painted black. The head as well, the hair as well, is done pretty nicely. All the same articulation, and again, like I said, you can pop off the feet and everything else. His kind of lobster accessory here, it's a chain. It's all red plastic. Would have been nice to see some silver in here. It doesn't hold it that well in his hand, and because of the weight of it, it can just kind of flop down like that. So you do have to kind of get it at the right angle. This piece here does move, so it opens and closes. It actually just fits over his fist, so you can pop that onto any other different character you like. But yeah, I do like the claws, but in terms of an actual design, he's probably, I would say, probably my least favourite out of the ones here, I would say. But still quite a cool figure. This piece here unfortunately ruins it, where he can't quite get it in his hand and it sort of falls off side to side. So pop him off to the side there. So that was Sting. We've got his piece here. Next up here, very cool one here. We've got Finn Balor. So is this one that's, I'm not very good with my WWE characters. This is the John Cena one, I think. Heroic Demon King. So you can see him here. He kind of puts on this outfit here, and he battles this demon. He's got all these bits and pieces which you can use to battle them. And you see there's kind of the Triple H skeletal one in the background there. And this one's really cool. I love the armor that he's got on him, and the face is all painted as well. He's got kind of this kind of mask on him, which is done really well. It doesn't stop any of the articulation here. Looks like the chest section underneath is painted black as well. So if you take it off, it's kind of painted black up to a certain point. And he's got these accessories here. So these are molded in, but these bits actually clip over. So he's got a couple of these. He's got two in black, and then he's also got two in red. So you can either kind of mix and match these as you want, or you could have one of each, depending on how you want to do it. Unfortunately, you can't get more than one on at a time, so you do have to kind of choose what you're going to do with that. But very cool. One of the, like I said, my favourite things about this one is the head sculpt and the armour, and these bits coming off really kind of bring the figure to life. So that's that one there. And then last but not least, we've got our bad guy. We've got our Triple H. So bring him in here, which is supposed to be like our Skeletor, and he's got this armor is almost like a cross between Skeletor and Shredder. He's kind of got this cape that goes back here, which is cloth cape, and he's got these spikes on here, which looks a bit like Shredder. It's all done in this grey colour, but it could do with painting. This bit is painted on the front here, which is nice. He's got this kind of hammer, which has got a skull on, which is all moulded nice. It's all grey plastic. And again, the kind of paint apps, which are on his crotch and down on his knees here. And they've all got slightly different details on them in terms of this one's got actually kind of stitched boots on here. And the paint apps just around here. There's some paint apps as well on the mask, which you can see, and on the nose. But it's a good good sculpt. And then you can take that off and you can move the head round here as well. I think you can move the head round as much as the others. It's just restricted because the hair comes down long here and it's kind of stuck in behind his armor, which obviously you can swap out as well. Yeah, it just, there's a plug there and it just comes out. Pop that on there. Yeah, very cool looking figure. I have also got the Eternia kind of ring to show you as well. Here's the comic that comes with him. So that's him in the ring there. You can see the Sting one behind there. Triple H, Evil Skull, King of Kings. You can see him in here. It looks like this Sting is kind of guarding it potentially, and he's kind of just chucked him out of the way and claimed it for himself here. And then his kind of next step is moving on to the Castle Grayskull kind of ring there, which is very cool. And then again, you've got the pictures on the back. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you the figures, what I think of them. Like I said, I'm not really into the wrestling figures. I am into the He-Man figures, which was kind of my main reason for getting these. So I think I will pick up the He-Man figures when they do come out, and either use those to go alongside them or kind of use some of the accessories with these guys to supplement the others or make up my own characters, who knows. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Stay safe.